All right. This is our first match for one of my summer duels that were done offline here. Okie dokie. So, this is book 3 prior, and my strategy for this match was not using a dancer, but using Elliewood with the bonus doubler effect, hitting my whole team. However, you may notice something. There is no march for my armors. So, let's see how it goes. Looks like right now he is setting his Jeorge up to snipe some stuff. There is a ground orders hitting Mr. Jeorge, so there is some teleportation memes. Didn't highlight the other enemies, but there is an Elliewood here, +3, a Rutger +10, Ascended as well, very strong, very strong, and also a Jeorge that is also Ascended. So he has his Micaiah ready to snipe, whether it be Hector or any unit that's going to come up. So thinking that if he's going to kill Hector, I'm just going to end turn here, so if I could punish, but he does not. So right now the Micaiah is still holding threat range on whether I want to move some of my units. And he has also the ability to draw back his Rutger, and I could be in trouble. Alright, so I wanted to get some units in the box. He decided to actually repo his Micaiah. So now I can't exactly protect my Sonya. I could repo my Tiki to protect my Elliewood, and I do so. So Tiki dies. I go for that trade. However, what I totally didn't see was I have no way to counter that move. Not to mention I'm hit with the panic point and I have bonus doubler. Not great. I go with the smite, so if he does kill a unit, maybe I can counterattack. Elliewood dies, but there is a trace. And I couldn't do anything. So, GG, good play. The next match we got here, I swapped to no restrictions. We have my Ashe with Obstruct. The reason behind this, I was thinking maybe nothing can really kill her, so I can move my units forward with the hopping with her C skill. We got Freyja here supporting Ashe with some Ward Beasts if she is behind. And of course, if I can get the transform, would be good. Next we have Dogger here. I wanted to do some stuff with Pathfinder. Erica for the attack buff on Dogger here. And Yuri, not charged, but almost. Alright, so he moves his Etri up here. I counter by repoing my Freyja up here so I can see if I can have tempo, which he countered by moving his unit back. So at this point, I decide to move my Yuri here in case I want to foul play Dogger to be in range of some threats and to be a threat herself. So right here, Katri could repo his Erica here, which could be a problem. So yes, I do go for the play. And I go back in. There is the repo play. So I couldn't kill his Fjorm with my Dogger here. So surprisingly, my +1 Freyja was able to kill an Erica. I mean, I know green versus blue, green wins, but still, Erica pretty good. But Freyja somehow managed to stay alive. Now with no units available, I do decide to go for the kill. And let's see how he retaliates. So, Dogger dies here. My thought process at this point was, well, if Shuri had her move, might as well go kill Sheeta. And I do. This point goes for the counter kill. And then I take care of Katria here. Move my unit in place. Get some points. And it looks pretty good for me at this point. Boom. There we have it. Alright. This next replay we got here, I decided to change my units a bit. Brought in Mass Marth right here, followed by the usual people. However, I am going up against a theme team here. Hardin and his boys in the first Fire Emblem. Plus 10 Hardin. Out of Vyland, that's only plus 7. Sedgar, plus 10. Wolf, plus 10. Roshea, plus 5. Now, what makes this a little spooky is that there's some trace action going on here. In fact, it is kind of spooky. Let's see how it looks. So I decided to move my Mass Marth here. It's very nice. Pathfinder, able to cheat. But it was actually just Ash, right? 1 space away, 2 up. But we could still do some cheating on our own end. Looks like there was a repo into tracing away Kanto. But now Wolf is covering this threat range. Earlier, before all the swapping happened, the 2 calves were in these 2 columns here, which does make it really annoying to engage. So I decided to, well, are you going to check me? And it turns out, no, you aren't. Also, I don't even have a bonus going on here, so technically I'm not getting any value with the first effect there. So I'm not getting an extra 10 speed, but just 5 speed here. Wolf is able to double me, but it seems might not be the case if he gets the kill. So I decided to move Ash, get some attack. Now, Hardin is getting in position with his far save. Kind of makes it difficult. I have these 3 melee units, but it's kind of rough. Activate my duo skill. Again, duo skills, harmonic skills, good to stall time to see where your enemy is going to move. Decide to spook away. Everyone now has Pathfinder, so there's a lot of positioning I could do. Decide to move Ash here. Ash is tanky, a lot of physical bulk. Looks like he's prepping for the next turn perhaps, but not in the box. So I add my turn with 5 units in the box, able to get some points. And looks like he has a special cooldown. So Roshea goes there. At this point, I'm waiting for him to move so I can counterattack. So I didn't move Ash. However, I shouldn't have moved forward. I should have kept Marth where she was, because if anyone engages, they can disengage with a trace, aka Sedgar. Wolf would have to commit. So there's some fire sweep action. I decided to foul play to have Dogger have some space so she can zoom. Nasmarth dies. I wanted to kill their captain, and I totally forgot that Hardin had far save. So I do kill Hardin, but this position is not the best for me. So that's all his units. I have 2, or 1 rather. Decided to kill their captain and turn. I have more units in the square, or the box. However, they get first move. And yep, kill Erica, one of my stronger units. All that's left are some range units. And since we got Mr. Wolf and Vyland here, a lot of defense. Able to retreat, so he's my only option to attack into. I decided to save my dogger, but I think that was a bad idea, because having my special charge to snipe a unit is great, because I cannot counterattack into Mr. Wolf. I guess I did. I was able to attack. However, I got to move first. I'm actually not sure here. I don't know if I actually get the kill here. I'm getting hit with the menace. And this guy's bulky. So I don't think I'm actually able to kill any units. So I decide to retreat. Then Ash dies. And I'm pretty much screwed. I have more points, but with that play, he's able to get 2 extra points here. And then I just resign to my fate. I was like, yep, no bueno. So, there's the loss. Please consider liking the video and subscribing if you want to see more of this content.